Uh, Back again with another video. Looks like Live 19 got a couple new updates. Upgrading player ratings. Updated some of the gear, some new live events. I mean, it's all cool, but I just wish EA Sports focused more on the gameplay department. But hey, I guess you can't win them all, especially when it comes to EA Sports. Okay. Yeah, I think they done had this shirt here since Live 16. You know. I guess they switch it up. They're different colors. Had this since Live 16. Throwing a couple jackets here and there. I might have seen that in Live 16 too. Not sure. But they always throw the Converses in. I will be getting those soon. I'm broke right now. Uh, yeah. And I will be getting these J's. It's going to be a lot of grinding going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I really like the gear. And I really love this. Yes. This to go with my Hornets gear. Man, these would be dope. So I like these too. But they 500,000. Man, you got to be playing this game for hours to get them. And unfortunately, I will not probably not be getting those. I might have had this on Live 18. I'm not sure, but yeah, yeah. I done had them before. But yeah, I will be trying to get these here. Yes, I have to. Might try to get these here. These here. But the first mission is to get these here because, I've had these Jordans probably, since Live 16. Every live, I've gotten these shoes. These are okay, but not really a big, huge Puma fan. Puma, excuse me. Um, yeah, but I mean, shit is dope though. But ain't gonna go with none of the gear I got. And these here, I wish they had like, I know it's basketball, but this is what 2K like kind of wins at it in customization. I mean, Live has some dope gear. I wish they even had it like GTA 5. Ain't trying to get the games mixed up, but you know, have different collar shirts and different jackets and different customization. I know it's basketball, but I mean, just having it is just a big, huge step. I think that'll be a huge step. I mean, we could ball shirtless, ball with gold chains on, watches. You know, I mean, EA Sports just got to come with it, man. And I just think they've been lacking in that department. Like they, I know it's marketing, but they just throw one thing in at a time. Oh look, we listening to the live community. Oh look what we doing for the game. No, y'all are not winning the competition. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all not even competing with 2K. Not saying this is a bad game, but I mean let's just be honest and let's just keep it real. Like 2K has way better animations. They the customization is just out of this world. But I just think they need to just come better. They need to be better. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I like the 2K14 the best. I mean, that's just my opinion. I think it look best. And to me, it plays pretty good. It seems like the last couple 2Ks been slower, or the movement has not been as good. I mean, when it comes to the dribbling, I just think 14 was just so smooth and so fluid, and it looked great as far as in the courts and the lighting. I just thought 2K14 was just the best looking game, and probably still their best game. You know, minus the my part or the neighborhood or whatever. Um, yeah, I just think that was the best game. I think live they need to add more tattoos. They need to bring the game to life. Bring back the 3-point shootout. Bring back the dunk contest. I mean, they really have to come with it. They don't have any type of. I mean, it's just terrible. Let's keep it real. This would be nice if they like in your career mode, like press conferences where you can use a voice. You know, have a select list of voices to have, and or it'd be nice if you could somehow use your own voice or whatever. I mean, EA just lacking like the NBA portion. I mean, yeah, the streets, the one, that's all well and fine, but I think it's watered down now. I think they really need to go ahead on and start working on the gameplay. They need to get rid of all these predetermined animations. I want to say I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like scripted animations, canned animations. They need to just get rid of that. If you get a steal, it's because you timed it. You poked the ball out, not because it's scripted or oh wow, I poke at the ball, I get a foul call. I poke at the ball. Uh, they'll do that little fumble thing they do when then the other player gains back control of the ball. If you poke the ball out, it's because you actually put your hand on the ball. If you block a shot, not because you get thrown into an animation, they need to have it so like if you actually timed your jump and you hit the ball, okay, that's a block. Not okay. He's going up. He's going up. Oh, animation kicks in. You've rejected. Nah, it's got to get rid of that. I think it's another thing I've been noticing too. Like if it's not a predetermined animation or a scripted animation, you will not get a chase down block or nothing. You won't. I mean, like it be guys cocking the ball back to their asshole on these dunks. I mean, you've probably heard me say it before, but you don't. It's like it should be determined by your build too. Like I say, man, as you look here, you know, I may be 6'4", 6'5", maybe, but my arms is long as hell. Like I have long, decent sized arms. And these guys that's centers and shit, they be cocking the ball back to their ass on these tomahawk dunks, man. It's no way. Like some of these dunks shouldn't get blocked. Some of these layups should get blocked. Like you hardly ever see anything get pinned to the backboard. Like you see in the NBA all the time with folks like Giannis, LeBron. I mean, different players get chased down blocks. So I mean, you see this all the time. They really need to step it up going forward. I really think. And like I say, do I want this game to be great? Yes. Hell yeah. Who wouldn't? I mean, it made the competition step their game up. Cause to me personally, I think they haven't been good in the last couple years. This is my opinion. You know? Yes, I'm a die-hard Laker fan. Laker fan since '96. You know, and I'm a Kobe guy. You know what I mean? Just shooting around. But yeah. I think Live just needs to really dig deep. If they have to take a year off, I mean, which probably won't be good as far as in marketing or business wise, but I think if they to take a year off and they come with a banging solid product, this is all or nothing. I mean, 2K is like really got it going. Like they making millions and billions of dollars. You know, and they selling copies. Like 2K is gonna make their profits, no matter any way you slice it. I thought 2K had better games way back in the day. You know, that's just my opinion. People always thought like, oh, 2K really took over when 2K11 came in. Nah, 2K always, for the most part, had better games. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to ESPN NFL 2K5 and you compare it to Live 05, as far as in gameplay wise, 2K was already miles ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? The real players know what I'm talking about. I mean, you take away the dunk contest and 3-point contest, which Live had. I mean, what did they have? I mean, the game was, I ain't gonna say it was ass. I mean, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. But 2K was already starting to get their shit right. Like, people were sleeping on them back then. And people can say what they want to. But a lot of people say Live 09 was the best Live. I mean, as far as in depth, yeah. You know, but Live 10 gameplay was like the best yet. To me, I really still think the gameplay on Live 10 is better than the gameplay on Live 19. That's just me, in my opinion. I think the crowd be so dead in Live 19. Like Live, if you go back and play Live 10, or if you have played it, the people that that played that game, the crowd be so stupid hype. And that's how it is in real life. Like, playoff time, man, them seats is full, man. The crowd is hype. Crowd go crazy. Especially during big games, like close games. Like, the crowd is stupid. You know? The crowd is stupid. You know what I mean? So, they got a lot to work on, man. Like I say, I'm not saying this is a shitty game. No. I just think it was an incomplete game. Another thing, you should be able to customize your own camera angle, like for where you want to play. Like 2K does. You should be able to control how far you want to zoom in on the court, how far you want to go away from the court, zoom in and out. Turn your camera the way you want it. I mean, Live they just really so far behind on a lot of things. Then 2K got the WNBA players. Now what y'all gonna do? Cause y'all had the WNBA first. But y'all didn't integrate them like that in the game. You didn't do shit for them. You know what I'm saying? I'd be surprised if 2K get these women in the game and don't feature them in no modes or anything. Come on now. And like I said, like 2K have copped a lot of ideas from y'all. But it's like y'all have something good in the game, then you take it out, come back a couple years later, say, "Oh, we added this new in the game." No, it's always been in the game. You just takes the shit out and brings it back and make it look like it's new. You know, me personally, EA games has not been. None of their games have been good. Madden, same watered down shit every year, just a roster update. Yeah, all these diehard Madden fans, hey, you can come for my throat if you want to. I'm just telling it like it is. Did I buy Madden 19? Hell no. Did I get 18? Yeah. I bought my stepson. Well, my stepson has my 19, and I be watching him play. It's like, it's the same shit. I mean, you look on the sideline, it shouldn't be blank name jerseys and all number 88 jerseys and shit with the players on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the way it should be. All offensive linemen and shit is the same size. I mean, that's football. I could go all day about what they got fucked up with football. Need for Speed has not been good. I mean, I have Payback, which I will be broadcasting some gameplay from that soon. But it's just not been good. I mean, it's a decent game, but it doesn't compare to Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon. I mean, it's not even close. Falls in gameplay and story wise. They need to bring back Fight Night, Def Jam, Fight for New York. That was some good ass games. But EA is so fucking trash, so freaking stupid. I'm scared they might mess those good ass games up. EA has been so trash for so long. I swear if they bring back Fight Night, I bet you be garbage. Live don't care about the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot of people that cares about the NBA portion of the game. You know what I mean? This is what Live does. It's like they only care about the star players, and they really don't have all day moves in the game. Live 18, they had James Harden on the cover. But guess what though? You don't have hardly none of his moves in the game. I don't care what nobody says. Like his dribble with that patent double step back travels type shit he got going on, that should be in the game. If it is in the game, let me know. I mean, for the most part, I haven't seen it. And if I did see it, it didn't look fluid like how it does in real life, if you know what I'm talking about. It's not as fluid. When James Harden does it, man, it's like effortlessly. He does that little side step jumper. You know how you do a step back, but he'll step to the side with it. You know what I'm saying? He does that shit effortlessly, man. Like his. Look, everybody shouldn't have the same speed when they drive into the rim. You know what I'm saying? Guys like John Wall, De'Aaron Fox, Westbrook. It's like it needs to be a difference in aggressiveness the way they drive. Like Westbrook, he drives so hard to the paint, bro. You know what I'm saying? If they can mocap these guys like what's his name, Tristan Jazz, Cream Biggums, whatever the fuck his name is. If they can get those guys moves in the game and make those guys look well, why they can't do that with the NBA players? I mean, come on now. I think they need to do mostly all NBA players. Not just the star players, the good role players, and the garbage players. I mean, it's no excuse. Technology is so fucking good nowadays. There's no way they can't get this shit right. You see what I'm saying? Everybody jump shot looks the same. I really don't think this is Kyle Kuzma's shot. I don't think this is Kyle Kuzma's shot. No. I don't think that's Kyle Kuzma's shot. Everybody jump shot looks damn near the same. They will give you a list of dribble moves. Like, I don't even think Kyrie handles is like that in the game. Like, he does so many moves. Like, that's how I'm telling you, man. Like, the guys that work for EA Sports, I mean, I ain't trying to diss on them, but the way they make their game, it makes them look like they don't even watch basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just one of those guys. Oh, I watch basketball. I look at all the highlights. No, motherfucker, I watch games. You see what I'm saying? I watch games. I watch the NCAA tournament. Like, I watch college football, NFL. I'm not a big baseball fan. I'm not a big hockey fan. But I have played their games. And I'm going to tell you, those games are a whole lot fucking smoother. I feel like this. If EA Sports can't get it right on their own, I think they should partner with somebody. I think they should hit up Sony. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they should partner with somebody to make their games better. You know, don't get me wrong. Look, let me see. NBA Inside 09. Yes, the game was trash. As far as in the dribbling, the shooting. But I'm talking about the way it looked at the time. Like, as far as in graphics, the way it looked, as far as in the arena, the courts, like, it was ahead of its time. And if you look at the show, that is a great ass looking game. I just think they might need a partner with somebody. I mean, EA's so fucking greedy. I mean, they just need to partner with somebody. I think that would be great. Like, I mean, what's the most could go wrong? I mean, Sony has good ass graphics. Player movement is 100. Like, I think they need to partner with somebody. They talking about hiring people to do game modes. Hiring random motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying? They probably don't watch basketball. Probably don't know the game. Like, I mean, it's a lot they can do. It is a lot they can do. I think, like for instance, I mean, I could go on all day about what they can do to make the game better. If they were to, like for instance, Live 18, they had James Harden as the cover athlete. But they didn't really do nothing to feature James Harden. Do you get what I'm saying? They need to do like how 2K did with 2K11. Michael Jordan, they had all his challenges. You see what I'm saying? Like, they need to have it when James Harden scored 57 points. You know, he had a triple double with 50 something points. Like, clutch moments. You know, they need to bring that back. They need to add that in the game, you know? Another thing, ball physics. That needs to improve. That needs to definitely improve. The way the ball sounds when it hits the rim, shit don't sound like that. Shit sound arcade as fuck. Hello? Who? Come on, but yeah, don't know. It don't sound like this. Like, no, I stay in a very poor town in North Carolina called Ahoskie, and we got this basketball court that we go to. And that court probably been there since the 70s, 80s probably. And it has a metal backboard, old ass rims. Like, it don't even sound like that when you shoot on them old ass goals. Like, if you shoot in an actual gym, we done seen that before. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mistime my shot and see what happens. Hold on. Yeah, it just looks the same going in every time. Every time it looks the same. Every time. Green again, let's see. Every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to mistime it and see what happens. But yeah. I mean, I just think EA has to do a lot better. Yeah, gear's good, clothes are good. Me personally, I even think the graphics is okay. Ball physics and not enough player animations, like their signature moves, dribbles, handles. This ain't Kyle Kuzma's dribbles. I'm sorry. You know. This is my opinion. Like, I don't want two of the same basketball games, like 2K to play just like Live play just like 2K. I don't want them to be the same. I want variety, like difference. If Live can play up to 2K15, like get to the level of 2K15, I think that'd be big. Like, they need to just make their goal. Like, if this game is just as good as 2K15 or 2K16, I mean, cause let's face it, they so far behind when it comes to 2K. Like, they are so far behind. If they could get to 14 or 15, like good as NBA Live 19 is, well, I ain't gonna say good as it is, but you know, for where it's at, I still think it's behind 2K14, 15. You see what I'm saying? It's still behind those games. And 2K14, 15 came out years ago. You see what I'm saying? I don't see enough cheerleaders in the game. You know what I'm saying? During timeouts, the cheerleaders, the mascots should be running out there on the court. I mean, it's no life into the game. Commentary sucks ass. I mean, commentary is terrible. Like, I just think they need to take their time. They're so busy trying to rush. Oh, let's release the same day as 2K. Oh, let's release 3 days earlier than 2K. Maybe let's release a day after 2K. Stop trying to compete with them. You know what I'm saying? I know it's competition, but damn, like, your game ain't on a good enough level to even try to compete with them and try to rush your game. I mean, you shouldn't rush your game. Take your time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Am I a live fan? Yeah, I'm a live fan. But I'm not going to sit here and say that this is the better basketball games. And this is another thing Live need to stop doing. 'Cause it happens every year the game comes out. Last couple years. Stop putting these fucking YouTubers in the game. They don't give a shit about your game. You put them in the game, or you get them to come play your game, and they get a 40,000, 50,000 views off the shit. After that, that's it. They won't touch your game no more that year. You see what I'm saying? Stop, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to call out nobody, but stop putting guys' names in the game like LSK and like stop putting, I mean, no point intended, but you know, stop putting these fucking YouTubers in the game, man. They don't give a shit about your game. You know what I'm saying? Why they don't go to the guys that's been there since the beginning? There's no reason guys like the Live King is not in there. Prime 76, he's not in there. Like, you need to get people in there that actually plays your fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Most of the guys that you putting in your game, they're 2K guys. Those guys gonna eat, sleep, and breathe 2K. I'm telling you, they're gonna touch your game one time. They gonna probably play the demo just to get views. You put them in the game, get views, and that's it. I mean, putting Professor, the Migos, all of it, that's cool. But you need to do something for the NBA. And when you having your My Career or, you know, whatever, you need to have more choices of dribble moves or different shooting styles, dunk packages. You know, well, I guess people gonna say, yeah, they already got that in the game. No, they only have a few moves for each player, a few. You got to think about it, man. These guys in the NBA have worked their ass off their whole entire life to get to where they at. So they probably got over 100 different moves that they use, or signature moves. Get these people in some kind of way during the off season or whenever, and get this shit in the game. Like, I be seeing behind the scenes and stuff. Like, they be two players playing against each other, and like they have a whole bunch of mocap or whatever them shit is, the little suits on with the little circle things hanging on. But I don't know what it is, but a whole bunch of two-man animations. When you go in the paint, you might dribble into a crowd of 4 guys. Like, let's keep it real. Like, they need multiplayer animations, like not just two-man animation or one-man animation. They just need to take their time. You know, if they got to take a year off, I mean, cool. I mean, I ain't got no problem with that, as long as, you know, they put out a solid product. Cause look, Live 16 to Live 18 was a big jump. Live 18 to 19 really wasn't that big of a jump. I think what Live 19 is now is where, like, I think this game should have been Live 16. Then you would have said, I could say they moving in the right direction. This game right here, it would have been great. It would have competed. It would have competed. If this was Live 16, I mean, just think what it would have been at now. That's why I say they so far behind. I just think they need to step it up, take their time, and stop listening to a bunch of fucking motherfuckers that don't even play your game. Like, I played your game. Even though I knew your game was trash. I have every live. I have 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. I have 10, 09. I got 08 still. You know? I don't have 07, 06 no more. Or 05, but I did have those games. I still got Live 04. Yes, I am a gamer, bro. I have my PlayStation 2, my 3. Like, I have followed you guys hard. And don't get me wrong, I've done the same thing with 2K. I've had mostly all the 2Ks. If not, I played them. You see what I'm saying? Like, they just need to take their time, put out a solid product. Another thing, that right there is arcaded. I just think they really need to get rid of that. I understand, well, you got to have total control of your player. True. I think Green Release is just so arcade. It's too arcade. It's arcade. Cause once you get the player release down, you might bust. You might just hit that shit every time. You wide open, you might hit that shit every time. I think they need to go back to way Live 16 was, where you have a percentage of making it instead of green the whole time. You know? But I ain't gonna talk too much, man. This is I'm gonna end this video right here. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm about to head up out in this joint. But I'm about to have some gameplay coming up. So, yeah. Catch me soon.